Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today. Finally, Friday. I'm Lisa Vidal here with Chris Berg. Fridays always make me a little happier. There's so much going on this weekend.
I gotta say, though, I'm a little stunned right now. You're wearing Jackrabbit yellow.
No, I am not. We look like good time Bison fans here, though.
Fans.
Green and gold, of course. Really, people are already, I think some people are taking the day off from work today so they can go to Brookings. I know our broadcast team is heading south this afternoon as well. Got to get there tonight so that you can wake up early for game day tomorrow. And, of course, the big game. So the great exodus is underway. I love it. Yeah, well, so don't wear any blue if you're heading down there. We wore blue yesterday or the day before.
Are they going to make it out of Egypt, I wonder? We'll see.
I went to a cycling class yesterday, and the gal's like, I went to SDSU, and somebody booed her. She's like, but don't worry. She played like Thunderstruck for like the last song. She's like, I'm cheering for the Bison, even though I went to school at SDSU. So I don't know. It's going to be a great weekend. We're number 1. They're number 3. Game day there. I know. I'm going to suffer some big time FOMO because I'm not going. So many things going on here too. So I looked it up, like 2 hours 40 minutes about for the drive.
Oh, that's not bad.
So totally worth it. It's going to be, and they have a big.
You get up at 3 a.m. anyway.
You might
get up and just jump down tomorrow morning.
I could just go to the game day and then come back.
Swing back.
I don't know about that. It's going to be a great game, though. And, of course, like I said, our whole crew is going down there, and they're probably going to be experiencing game day. So be sure you tune in for our Farmers Union Insurance Bison Football pregame show as well. Our coverage gets started at 1 o'clock, live from Brookings, South Dakota. Of course, the big game is at 2 o'clock between the Bison and the Jackrabbits, and you can watch the game on KVLY. It's been fun all week just talking about the rivalry.
Really has.
We should have asked to have the Dakota marker brought in here. They did bring it in one year, and it's heavy. I have a picture of myself holding it, but I'm pretty strong, so I don't know if you'd be able to do it, Chris, because I don't know if you lift as much as I do.
You want to do a little arm wrestle?
Arm wrestle, yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Game on, Mudo. Also, we want to say thank you to ProSeed. If you need seed, think
ProSeed.
Nice job. They've been sponsoring our Dakota Marker coverage all week long as you head down there to Brookings, South Dakota. I think what's going to be fun tomorrow is that, College Game Day does such a nice job of highlighting certain aspects of the cities and the teams. What are they going to highlight for SDSU? They just need to do like a whole Trey Lance highlight, and that should be kind of their,
You're right. They really do
highlight thing.
Can you imagine there'd be a riot, all those Jackrabbits fans? But they really do beautiful pieces, and they spend the whole week there and shooting things and getting extra stories. And although it's hard to compete with the beautiful setting of downtown Fargo, it just looked amazing. I know the first year they were here, I watched at home. I was like, oh my goodness, that looks amazing. And then I put my shoes on and ran downtown. So I didn't even plan to go right away, but I had to be part of it.
Your FOMO got you?
My FOMO got me.
You know what? No one really has talked about all week, and I'm assuming ESPN's going to do something with this. Maybe, maybe not, but I think it'd be a great story. Is that you've got, Dallas Goedert from SDSU playing for the Eagles, and then you got Carson Wentz from NDSU playing for the Eagles, and so it should be fun to see if they talk about these two.
Eagles,
journeys.
Is that your new thing? Eagles?
Eagles, yeah. But it'd be kind of fun to see. I mean, because I think Dallas Goedert's from a town of 3, right? So the fact that he goes from there to the Eagles. Then you got Carson Wentz from Bismarck, who was about 5'2" as a junior, and all of a sudden just jumps up to 6'5".
And he was skinny too. I love seeing pictures of him when he was in high school. This skinny little kid,
tiny dude. And now, I mean, when you watch him out there, you're like, man, he looks like a giant compared to some of those guys. So, anyway, I have no idea what ESPN's up to. Maybe I should be a College Game Day producer, but it should be fun to see what they do.
I do love the teamwork because you would think that Carson would have, held a grudge, but he probably had something to do with, bringing him on board and playing on the same team. I think he has a lot to say with who they bring on as well. So
I've been kind of waiting for Carson and Dallas to come out and talk about the game, but I think because the Eagles have been a little shaky right now, coach is like, guys, no suppliferous stuff. We're staying focused on what's happening on Sunday. So
that's probably true.
Maybe they'll have a little Twitter war by Saturday.
That reminds me. Remember I was talking about the meteorologist from KSFY. He did tweet at me like we should make a bet, and so I didn't see it until like after I'd already talked about that. I don't know. We're not gonna. I don't really like making bets, even though I know the Bison are going to win. But
if you know Boudreaux's Twitter activity, I mean, she's got like probably hundreds of thousands of replies every day.
So the fact that he tweeted at me, it just got lost in all of that.
Which is understandable.
Totally missed it.
You have mad Twitter game.
Not so much. Not so much. Okay, we unveiled these yesterday.
I know.
With Coach Lamoureux, because it's a big Fargo Force weekend as well, and we thought we were onto something because we actually.
I can't believe this. So I come in. I love me some cowbell. So I'm all excited. They're sitting here, and I grab this one, and I'm like, wait. What?
I can't believe you tested it before the show.
That's what we want.
Seriously, now you understand why we taped Chris Berg's bell before we started. More cowbell, please. Anyway, I love the pink. Is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Well done.
And you know what? These work for not only Fargo Force games, Bison games, marathon, all sorts of things that these work for. Annoying your co-host, it's a great tool for that as well. But of course, and I'm going tonight too. I'm going to go to the Fargo Force game.
Oh, you're going to both nights?
Yeah, tonight, and then remember tomorrow night is Valley News Live night, so we'll be out there very early handing out these cowbells. And remember, Coach Lamoureux told you it's great if you're, you can kind of shake up the opposing team, because he said sometimes it's used on them when they're at, away games. But the Fargo Force at home this weekend, so that's pretty exciting. I thought I would. He also talked about this a little bit. I dug into my photo gallery just from this year to show you a few pictures from the Fargo Force, because he was talking about how kid-friendly it is. Totally kid-friendly. I actually bring extra kids with me, Marley and Bailey, but we also have Anna and Claire in this picture because I am so excited about the new mascot as well. So every time he walks by, I have to get a picture just myself. The kids are always cramping my style.
Exactly.
They want a picture. Face painting. They got the lays, of course, as well. And I think I have another picture, which you just have to look at Miss Bailey's face here. True joy as the balloon animal artist. That guy is just amazing, and he never seems to get tired of making them. He's so great with all the kids. And so swords, they had skeletons. That's what my girls got because of Halloween. Flowers, the puppies, everything. So that's just, the life size or large Jenga in the hallways, face painting, I already said that, music. I mean, I spend most of my time in the hallway at those games, but luckily they have monitors so you can watch the game as
Coach Lamoureux, she didn't mean that. She's just saying because she has kids with her. That's all, okay?
But it's, it's true. You do sometimes get kind of caught with the kid. There's a playground. It's just super family friendly. You have to get out there, and don't leave the kids at home. You got to bring them out there. And remember, we give away 4 packs of tickets to go see the Fargo Force.
So every Tuesday is the big day that we give them away. So it's very easy if you want to pick up a 4-pack. Just go to valleynewslive.com. You click on the contest tab, fill that form out. That will get you registered to win. And you too might pick up some gifts thanks to North Dakota Today. This thing's sponsored by Fargo Force. And thank you to our friends at Buffalo Wild Wings as well.
And we are, I think tonight's the 25th. Yeah. We're going to start airing these games, some of the games at home. If you want to, maybe I'll get on TV. So you can watch me TV and see if you see me in the crowd. I can't bring this yet because we're giving them out. Or could I sneak this in early?
No, you can sneak it in early.
I think I could sneak it in early. I'll be at the game, Chicago Steel, tonight. And, of course, come on out. It sounds like we're going to have a pretty good group of Valley News Live people at the game tomorrow. So you'll hear us.
Can we ship these out? Because I just got a text from one of our favorite people, Tammy Sadek. She goes, I want a bell. So
we'll save some
Tammy,
cowbell.
We'll see what we can do.
And we won't give you Chris's cowbell that was taped. Okay, I got to work with our production staff. We need to, now that we know, it may or may not have been a team effort.
See how
we all were in on it.
How lame
all
this is compared to
in fact, I know. What I see now is that we still put the working cowbells on the desk. We thought we had the perfect plan.
Tammy, you're welcome.
She said, everyone at home's like, ooh, what's going on here? All right, well, that's what you're going to hear when you go to the Fargo Force game this weekend. We have a great show planned for you today. Coming up next, though, we're going to talk about an urgent warning from Consumer Reports. Stay with us.